Hey, this is Brian Stillman. I'm here at CES 2020 in the Las Vegas Convention Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am here with URGOtech. This is a cool company. They've got something called URGOnight. You're going to tell me a little bit about that. What is URGOnight?
Yes, so URGOnight is actually the first daytime sleep training program to help train your brain to sleep better at night. It uses neurofeedback technology that helps you identify and learn to emit more sleep-inducing brain waves during the day.
That's really cool. It's a learning during the day, so you can sleep at night, as opposed to other sleep aids that I've seen, which are something maybe you wear at night, help you fall asleep. This is something that's teaching your brain to behave differently. How does that work?
Yeah, so actually everyone has this natural ability to sleep, and we emit brain waves all the time, and there are specific brain waves that actually help us sleep better and fall asleep faster. What URGOnight does, it uses neurofeedback technology. It detects these specific brain waves and gives you real-time feedback through an application, and you will see that you're emitting these brain waves. Our exercises guide you through how to improve and increase those brain waves during the day, so you relearn them during the day, so you can use it at night to fall asleep faster.
So tell me a little bit, how does that work? You have a headset here. What's that doing? You have an app?
Yes, exactly. So this is an EEG measuring headband. You wear that over your head while you do the brain training exercises. So like I said, it gives you visual and audio cues through the application while you're doing the exercise. And you will know if you're emitting enough of these brain waves or not. So for example, here we have an exercise-themed disappearing jellyfishes. So you have jellyfishes at the moment, and the more brain waves you emit, the jellyfishes disappear, and the gauge on the right top left increases. So that's a visual cue for you to understand what you're doing, what your brain is doing, and you try to improve in emitting more of these brain waves.
What exactly are you doing in terms of your brainwaves that allow you to control what's happening with the jellyfish? Is this something that you have to actively think about? Like jellyfish disappear.
That's a very, very, very good question, Brian. So each individual has their own technique. It can range from focusing on your breathing, focusing on a single point, imagining yourself on the beach. And for me, what works best is actually just blanking my thoughts and focus on an animation that's providing me through the application. So all these different individual techniques works for different people. So you just have to test each and every one of them and see which one gives you the most rewards, which is through the neurofeedback technology.
That's really fascinating. It's this sort of thinking about other things that causing these things to happen. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's a sort of weird environment to find yourself in. How do you know that the training and the feedback is working in a way that's triggering the proper parts of the brain, that's triggering the proper parts to kind of move you through the system? You know, the jellyfish are disappearing. How do you move to the next stage of that education to the sleep inducement?
Yeah. So neurofeedback technology has been proven, and the key of this exercises is actually regularity. Like any other skill, the more you practice, the better you know how to do them, right? So that's why we encourage the sessions last 20 minutes to practice a minimum of 3 times a week. Usually around 50 to 20 sessions, you will notice the impact you have on your sleep, and after 40 sessions, you have long-lasting results. So it's like kind of when you're a kid and you're trying to learn to ride a bike, so the more you practice to learn a bike, you'll ride better. That's it.
So what's the headset? Show me about the technology involved in the headset.
So the headset, I'm not sure if you're familiar with classic neurofeedback technology.
Not so much.
Yeah. So original neurofeedback technology is usually in the clinical setting, and you wear this kind of like a shower cap with all these gels and wires linked to a device. And a clinician will be right next to you trying to tell you to interpret the results as being shown on the screen if you're doing it right or not. What we've done is that we've miniaturized this technology. We've put it into a portable, wearable, comfortable to wear device, so you can train anytime, anywhere, in the comfort of your own home. So what we use dry electrodes here, 4 of them that detect this specific brain waves that we are trying to increase.
Interesting. How did you develop something that gets us away from the traditional neurofeedback with the gel and with the sort of hair covering and the wires and everything else to something like this? It seems like this would be infinitely more comfortable. Why is this not something that we've seen sooner?
I guess it's just because before it's a very expensive technology, and we've worked 4 years with sleep experts on producing this device, and we believe sleep has been something important in everyone's general well-being. And as you know, there's a tendency for improving sleep right now with all the different sleep techs. So we've decided to focus on this health problem that everyone has and put it into a more comfortable device.
How long have you been working on this specific thing, getting from the idea of we want to improve sleep to something that is practical, that can be done during the day, that doesn't interfere with your sleep patterns as you're attempting to improve your sleep patterns? What sort of process has that been?
Well, like I said, the technology has existed for decades, right? We've spent about four years with sleep experts, but I'm pretty sure the whole process was more than that, from the idea to the design to even reaching out to consumers. So
Have you tried using it yourself?
Of course. I mean, one of my favorite themes to use is the jellyfish that I showed you, and an iceberg that grows and moves along as you have brainwaves emitted.
That's very, very cool. Where can people learn more about this?
Yeah, they can visit us on our website called URGOnight.com. We are going to be commercially available in the US from this June, priced at $500.
$500. Not too expensive when you think about a good night's sleep.
Yes, because you can practice this not only just 3 times a week, but for the rest of your life.
Great, thank you so much. We've got the URGOnight here, one of many technologies available at CES 2020 that you can learn about. Stick around, BeTerrific. We're going to have coverage continuing throughout the week here from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Brian Stillman. Stick around, we'll have a lot more coming your way.